Alright. So, I'm back. I think we're gonna go and talk to the person. What the fuck's his name? The detective guy. I forgot his freaking name. Yeah, that guy. Legrand.
Come in.
Alright, what's up, yo?
Constable.
About the tranquilizer.
Who gave you the glass of champagne?
It was Captain DeConti.
You're sure?
He doesn't deny it, but he also says that the glasses passed through many hands that night and that everyone had access to the champagne.
So it could have been anyone.
Maybe the question isn't who put the poison in the glass, but rather who it was they wanted to poison.
Smart. And who were they trying to poison?
Dr. Gebhardt? The captain got the glass from him.
An unconscious ship's doctor. That sounds like it would be more use to a murderer than a drugged constable.
You think so? Did the murderer have reason to assume that his shot might not kill the victim immediately and that Dr. Gebhardt would be able to save her?
You're right. That's improbable. My ego is just searching for reasons for them to want to kill her, and not me. Good job, Zelma.
I found feathers in the Baroness's cabin.
Really?
Yes, they were in a vase next to the door.
I hope this is leading up to some information that justifies this interruption.
Some of the feathers are singed.
Show me. Well, you may have something here.
I think that someone fired a shot through a pillow or something like that, and the muzzle flash scorched the down.
Yes, possible. Try to find the pillow and we'll take it from there.
I took a closer look at the blood spot from the Baroness's bed.
Yes, what's wrong with it?
It looks odd.
Odd?
I think it should be darker.
I understand. The iron in blood causes it to darken the longer it's exposed to the air.
Right. And
we don't have time to waste. Dr. Gebhardt examined the body thoroughly. He would have noticed if anything was wrong.
And you trust Dr. Gebhardt completely?
I trust everyone as much as is advisable. There will be a complete autopsy in Cairo. Until then, the doctor is one of the few people on board who is not a suspect. You, him, the stowaway, Constable Oliver, and I all have alibis.
There are still enough suspects left. I'll be in touch if I uncover more clues.
Very well.
Damn.
Neither Dr. but in contrast, I wonder what would happen. Dr. Gebhardt locked the door. Something tells me Dr.
Okay. See if there's anything here.
The alcoholic drinks and everything that goes with them is top-notch on this ship. Fresh ice and tongs. They could be useful.
Constable Zelda, what is the meaning of this? Are even the police light-fingered nowadays?
I I need this tool for a criminal investigation.
Well, then, why didn't you say so? But bring the tongs back when you're done. Otherwise, I'll have cold fingers all day.
Okay. Alright, let's see what there is outside. That's literally everything there is over here. Alright, well, let's go to the slide deck then. Alright, so there's nothing over here.
The bottle should be full of water. No way to verify that.
Can't I just open this door? Like, he's so asleep.
I have to talk to the young fellow right away. If I want to get into the cargo. And what about the other goodness?
Alright, let's go upstairs. Because I know I have to get rid of that guy somehow. But, like, I don't even know how.
A boat like this would also make a good hideout for a stowaway. Were the tarpaulins arranged like that on purpose so that no one could put them back in order once they get in? You can tell at a glance that everything is ship-shape with this boat.
Search the corner. What's in the corner?
There's dirt piled up in the corner. Down below where the passengers are, the ship is pretty clean. But the crew...
Okay, anything else up here? Great. Maybe I can, like, talk to him. Give him something.
He won't let... He respects Legrand far. If I want to get into the cargo...
How the fuck do I get rid of him? Well, that didn't help. Okay, let's try going back into the ship. Maybe there's something I missed in here. Oh my god, I missed a shit ton of stuff.
There should be a ventilation shaft behind the hatch. Usually a good way to break in and out undetected. I can't say why, and it seems impossible. But something tells me that the murderer entered and left the cabin through the door. The only question is how.
Interesting. Okay, so I guess I missed some shit in here.
The notepad has the ship's emblem on it. I suppose all the first-class cabins have them.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Inspector be in the saloon at 10. There is a murder on board and I will expose him.
It says, Inspector, be in the saloon at 10 p.m. There is a murderer on board and I will expose him. B. The Baroness seems to have known the murderer. And that means that the Raven can't be the murderer. He never killed anybody. Legrand probably never got the message. Otherwise, he'd have said something.
All right.
Another alarm. It was tripped at some point. The seal is broken. But there's no way of telling whether it happened yesterday or 5 years ago. The door frame was damaged when Dr. Gebhardt kicked it in. The real question is, why was the door locked in the first place? Assuming the murderer isn't a magician, and the Baroness locked the door herself before she went to bed, the murderer couldn't have left the cabin through the door. So, the murderer must have still been in here when Dr. Gebhardt kicked the door in. Which is unlikely because someone would have seen him. Or he found another way out of the cabin.
Are we good down here? Looks like it. Oh, you want me to examine the freaking bloodstain again?
I don't care what Legrand and Dr. Gebhardt say. The blood spot looks... Maybe I'll get the chance...
Where the hell am I?
Maybe... I don't care...
I don't have any way of getting a sample, though. Wait, what was that? Alright. Let's go down and talk to my good homie, Legrand.
Come in. Constable?
Alright. Yo. I found a note.
I was able to make the traces of a note on the Baroness's notepad legible. She wrote that a murderer is on board and that she'll unmask him. She asks the recipient to meet her in the saloon at 10 p.m. If we can find the recipient.
I was the recipient.
Monsieur?
When I entered my cabin last night, I found a message on the floor. Someone must have slipped it under the door.
Why didn't you say anything about it?
I didn't know that I was obliged to.
We are partners.
Not really. You're helping me out until we reach Cairo, because you somehow managed to remain on board.
But...
I'll choose when and with whom I share information. You can accept that and continue assisting me, or you can spend the rest of the journey on a deck chair thinking about missed opportunities.
And none of this is by any chance related to the fact that the message doesn't suit your Raven theory. The Baroness knew the murderer from the past, and he was already a murderer when he boarded the ship. The Raven was always just a thief, not a murderer.
Careful, Constable. Are you accusing me of perverting the facts?
Of course not, monsieur.
Then let's get back to work. Good day, Constable.
I'll be in touch if I uncover more clues.
Very well.
What the fuck? You can't just hide shit like that, man. Let me save real fast. Okay.
An evacuation plan? And some tips from the doc. And here, a schedule of activities. A drink with the captain, a shuffleboard competition on the forecastle. And that's about it. A real barrel of fun.
Oh, snap.
We're lucky that the Lydia has a well-stocked medical center. I suppose it was added during the war. A ship of this size wouldn't... Dr. Gebhardt closed the curtains from inside, which was the right thing to do. Who'd want to be greeted by a... Dr. Gebhardt... Something tells me... Something...
Damn.
Not only does the poor plant have to make do without sunlight, it doesn't have any soil either. Really?
Take them.
Although... a model of the Lydia before it was rebuilt. The wide hallways, the cabin...
Okay. Maybe I can use those stones to like distract the guard or something. So I could freaking talk. Okay, what if I go over here? There has to be something in this damn room. Oh, I can examine the vase again.
Why were the down feathers tossed in the vase? Or is there anything else in there? There may be something else in the vase.
What if I use the tongs?
Could work.
This isn't gonna work.
There's something in there. Ah.
What the hell is it? Oh, it's a
Someone
cloth.
stuffed this in the vase. Looks like it's been used to muffle a gunshot. If this isn't an important discovery, I don't know what is.
Thank God.
Legrand, here I come.
Okay.
A
Sweet, I did it.
Case is proof that there must have been a second gunshot. Inspector?
What?
Don't you knock?
I didn't realize. I'm really...
I'm not getting anywhere. I'm going to question each passenger individually. Anyone without an airtight alibi will be checked for gunshot risk.
But, Inspector...
People trip up when you put pressure on them, Constable Zellner. The Raven is nervous. He's changed his methodology and become a murderer.
Dude, it's not him.
I'll see it in his eyes. After you.
But, Inspector Legrand...
I got evidence, yo.
We have no proof that the Raven and the murderer are the same person. Quite the opposite. The Baroness's message hints at the fact that she knew the murderer and that he'd killed before.
You may not know it, but I do. I will catch him with or without your help.
Wow.
I don't believe it. What's gotten into him? Oh, well. It makes no sense to tell him about my theories if his opinion is already set. I need evidence. Or better yet, the murderer. I also need his lab if I'm going to get anywhere. I need to get in there somehow. And I really need to talk to the stowaway. He may have information, and the inspector will just ignore him, since he's too young to be the Raven.
Can I open this?
Legrand locked the door. The lock isn't especially secure. If I had a wire or something like that, I could probably pick it.